So Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory going to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, occupants out there, person is truth with all honesty and sincerity, by way of the highways and byways, and all across the internet. Going back to the names, Yahweh being the Father name, which means He exists, okay, and the Son name, which is Yahweh Shah. Okay, not Jesus Christ. It's Yahweh Shai, which means He is deliverer. He is Savior. Okay, in the Paleo Hebrew, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. And this is your brother Nayap, and I'm back with another lesson. So I didn't know I was gonna run across so many good articles, to be honest. So I'm gonna start with this. Y'all know how I feel about these people that's always getting called saints and bullshit like that. And so we gonna probably go with that lesson first, but y'all see some of the titles. One of them is respiratory virus circulating in Northeast Ohio. It says another one was the decline of Christianity in America's youth and the rise of Christmas as a secular holiday. And which these are 2 days ago, but it's not bad though. I mean, it is what it is. And then this one is 2 days ago too. It's saying 2024, Elon Musk predict that hundreds of millions of people will have his brain chips. Okay, hundreds of millions of people will have his brain chips within the next 20 years. He say within the next 20 years. I can't see that shit. I see that shit way before then because he already got them. He already got the robots. He already got that. So, but I'm going to save that because that video is going to be a long-winded video. So, I'm going to go ahead and go to this video. I mean, this article right here. And I had some videos or whatever that I had saved to the phone and stuff. But I guess Spirit got me doing this again. So, it says the New Year's Eve celebrates Saint Slyvester, the 4th century pope, whose legends shape ideas of church and state. All right, so we can get a little bit of background right here. It said mosaic of Saint Slyvester baptizing Emperor Constantine from Basilica, which we was going into last time. Santi Quattro Cornati in Rome. All right, so what we gonna do is we gonna get a little bit of info on him. First, we gonna because we already know, pretty much what's going on. But I just want to see something one time. Go ahead and type in his name. All right. Born in Rome, Italy. All right, so he's a Roman. He was born in Rome. He a Roman citizen. Rome, Italy. He died in Rome too. Okay. He also sent representatives to the Council of Nicaea and confirmed its decrees. Sylvester's name is associated with the New Year's Eve celebrations in several European countries. Of course, because he's a Edomite. On this day, Catholics may recite the who to give thanks to God for the previous year. It sound damn near like it sound like they way of like the it's like a reverse way of the Day of Atonement almost copy. All right, again, it say Saint Sylvester, born in Rome, died in Rome, 335. Was Pope, 314 to 335. Okay, let's get a little bit on him. It's a lot. I don't know. This ain't really the article. Well, not the article. This is not the one that I wanted to go to, but I'm gonna get it. It says, I just want to see what they got. Church of Nicene Church. Say he notably convened the Council of Arles, which commend the separatist Donatist sector. And it says, and the first Council of Nicaea in 325 AD, which we're that First John 5 and 7. That's when they started to add words and stuff like that. You know, and that's why they have this Trinity. That's where this Trinity belief comes from, which all throughout the scriptures, we always see that the Father, Yahweh, is obviously not the Son, Yahweh Shah. Okay. So that's basically about it on that. Let me go back. This is here we go. Now I know it's probably gonna tell me a little bit in the article, but I just wanted to pull up this for now. But it says Saint Sylvester's Day, also known as Sylvester, or the Feast of Saint Sylvester. So they exalting another man that's a heathen, and you shouldn't be exalting other men like that anyway. It says, in the day of the feast of Pope Sylvester, a saint who served as Pope. And let's cut the bullshit. All right, let me go to Saint. This is Psalms chapter 50 and verse 5. It says, gather my saints together unto me, those that have made covenant with me by sacrifice. Who made a covenant by sacrifice? Psalms 148. This is Psalms chapter 148 and 14. It says, he also exalteth the horn of his people, the rays of all his saints, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord. Okay. So now, so that's proven only Israelites can be saints. That's not Israel. That's not an Israelite. This Saint Sylvester. Sylvester is not a saint. He's a heathen. Okay. It says feast day anniversary. It says I, a saint who served as pope from 314 to 335 medieval legend made him responsible for the conversion of the Emperor Constantine among Western churches. The feast day is held on the anniversary of Saint Sylvester's death. So they hold a feast day on the heathen's death date. It's stupid. Since the adoption of Georgian calendar. The Georgian calendar is the calendar used in the parts of the world. It went into effect in October 1582 following the papal bull entering. Oh yeah, I remember all that bullshit. Which introduced it as a modification of and replacement for the Julian calendar. The principal change was to leap years differently so as to make the average calendar year 365 to 25 days along. Whatever. For these Christian denominations, Saint Sylvester's Day, liturgically, what? Hold on, it's a lot. Let me look that word up. Two seconds. What was that word? I just want to see how it's pronounced.
Liturgical.
All right, so liturgically, bed. Liturgically marks the seventh day of Christ Mestide. Let me see what that is. Christmastide is also known as Christtide, is a season of oh shit. Let me put it out again. Liturgical. It's hard to remember that. Liturgical. So it says this Christmastide, also known as Christtide, is a season of liturgical year in most Christian churches. A liturgical year. So liturgical, relating to or having the characteristics of it says of liturgy, using or favoring the use of liturgy. So let's look up liturgy. Let me look up liturgy. I'll do it on here for edification purposes. Let's see. I had my computer next to me. That's the only reason why I was like, let's see what liturgy is. Liturgy. A rite or body of rites prescribed for public worship. So it's the rites of public worship. A customary repertory. I don't know what that say. Repertory. Let me see. They throwing a lot of words at me today, huh? It's all good though. I just want to pronounce it right quick. Here we go.
Repertoire.
All right, I don't know why I said repertoire. Repertoire, a customary repertoire of ideas, phrases, or observances. But I seen a rite or body of rites prescribed for public worship. So that's what that's about. So we go back to this right here before I get into the article. It said Saint calendar. Okay. So that's what that calendar was. New Year's, boom, boom, boom. Christmas, Easter. Churches celebrate Sylvester's feast on a different day from the Western churches. On January 2nd, Saint Sylvester's Day celebrations are marked by church attendance at watch night mass that is often held. And who gives a fuck? Who cares about this Edomite? Who cares? You know, like really, like who fucking cares? But let me go back to that news article. It's just some pagan worship shit. Yeah, I just start from here. It says on December 31st, while many people are preparing for the New Year's, which it can't be a New Year if it's in the dead middle of the winter. The New Year will begin when spring. You know, when you start getting leaves on the trees, that's when spring. You know, that's the New Year. It's like, anyway. While many people are preparing for the New Year's Eve parties, some Roman Catholic Christians will also mark the day. All of it's pagan. It's either that you had a fucking get together with a whole bunch of Edomites and doing some pagan ass wicked shit on a wicked ass day, because that don't have shit to do with the scriptures at all, or you going off on some other shit and eating food and basically I'm basically like celebrating somebody's death date. That's off as well. But you motherfuckers just do it. It's just base dumb motherfuckers. Little is known for certain about Sylvester's life, but he lived during a transformational period in history of Christianity, which we read. Yeah, it says Pope comes from the Greek word father. Come on now, fuck out of here. And was widely used amongst the bishops. Well, she can't be a bishop because he's not an Israelite. He can't be considered of the Levitical priesthood. Okay. It says Sylvester's era was one of the both turmoil and transition for Christians living in the Roman Empire, as some Christian communities emerged from persecution into a powerful alliance with Roman state. His story is deeply intertwined with this alliance, which will fundamentally change the trajectory uh, of the movement initiated by the figure of Jesus of Nazareth 3 centuries earlier. Christianity would now become the faith of kings, states, and empires. Oh my gosh. A change in fortune. Trustworthy details of Slyvester's life are hard to come by, of course. Liber Pontificalis, a catalog of papal biographies. Oh my god. Nobody reading that shit. A young man, Silver, lived through the persecution initiated him. Okay, emperors of the time of Diocletian, Diocletian, which began in 303 CE. These persecutions continued for 7 years. The Diocletian stepped down, and they just going into it a little bit more. So I really don't have to go into it no further than that. Okay, so yeah, man, like what I said, this is a heathen day for heathens. You know, this all these days that these people celebrate, man. You know, all just wickedness. Let me get this I'm gonna get this scripture and then I'm gonna close out on this article and then start up one for another one after when this lesson load up. So let me get I think I know what I want. Jeremiah 10:2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them. See, they can't even tell. They don't know. They done made up their own calendar to tell you what day and what year it is, which they are. You know, and they believe that Yahweh Shah was born in the winter, which is off. And they saying that the new year starts in the dead middle of the fucking winter. That's off. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. Give all praise, honor, and glory going to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Bashim Rakadash. I'm about to read off these nations. This is the nations, 12 tribes. Judah, the so-called Negroes. Benjamin, okay. So-called Jamaicans. Levi, the so-called Haitians. Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans. Manasseh, the so-called Cubans. Simeon, the so-called Dominicans. Zebulon, from Guatemala to Panama. Gad, the so-called Native American Indians. Reuben, the so-called Seminole Indians. Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. And Naphtali from Argentina to Chile. All right. So until next time, Shalom.